for our next story, I am going to need 2 volunteers. I need a boy and a girl. So, here we go. Let's see. Flat on the floor. I'm going to pick you in the lovely sparkling car. And one boy, you right here. Come on up. All right, guys. Excited? Yeah? Okay. So all I need you to do for me is say, my name is, and fill in your name when I point to you, okay? Ready? Your name is? Ellen. Say loud. Ellen. Yes. And your name is? Ethan. Ellen and Ethan. Give them a round of applause. All right, boys and girls. The next story comes to us from Mrs. Tabata's 4th grade class. And the author is Maddie Sipsick. Oh, she didn't flip it. Excuse me. Never mind. The next story actually comes from the 1st grade. And it's Mrs. Harriman's class. And there are 2 authors, Ben Perry and Finn Light. Come on up. So I'll have one of you sit on the chair. So sit on the chair. And one of you sit on the stool. How about that? Because we have 2 authors here. Hi, guys. And the title of your story is called Scary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you remember writing the story?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, what is it about? You know.
It's about a boy named Ralph and a girl named Isabella. They were playing ball.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, let's not give it all away, but absolutely. Ralph, Bella, and there's a dog in here too, and there's a surprise, right? Yeah, there is a surprise. Well, I cannot wait to see it. So you ready to watch your story come to life, guys? All right. Here we go. It was a nice springtime day at the park. 2 teenagers, Ralph and Bella, are playing volleyball with their dog, Peanut. All right, let's play a little bit of volleyball. My arms are tired. Let's play fetch instead. All right. You ready, dog? Go get it. Okay, maybe she just needs to warm up a little bit. All right. You ready? I know you want to get it. I know you totally do. Go get it. Why did I pay so much to send her to obedience school? One more time. Go, go. It's so exciting. Go get it. Go. It's going on. Man, she's the worst dog ever. Just then, a half gorilla, half rhino named Ben came and started beating his chest.
I charged you, but they took away my credit card.
I'm so scared.
Mommy!
You're scaring away that half gorilla, half rhino. She's the best dog ever.
treat store because she's going to get all the treats in the world. Come on, best dog ever.
And off they went to get all the treats in the world. The end.
A big round of applause for Ethan and Ellen, everybody! Sit back down. Thank you so much for helping us out. All right. And now let's move on to our next story. Our next story, I'm going to need 2 volunteers from the audience. Out there, young lady with the black heart shirt there. Yeah, come on up here. Let me go on this side, maybe back towards the cheap seats. Let's see, how about you, sir, right there. Come on up, all right? Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming up to help us out. Come on up here, sir. Come on, it's only 45-minute show. Come on. All right, and now what I want you to do is face the audience for me in a great big loud voice. I want you to say, my name is, and say your name. You go first.
My name is Pink.
And are you?
My name is Jesus.
Let's hear it. Show. Everyone know Ethan is to be in the show. All right. Our next story comes to us from the 3rd grade. Miss Stone's class. Alicia Cornell, come on up.
I think she's a little bit.
Hi, Alicia. How you doing today? Alicia, you wrote a fantastic story here. It's called The Grumpy Squirrel. Now, Alicia, let me ask you something. Why a grumpy squirrel? You're just looking out your window and you saw some squirrels and... No? You just thought of it. Just thought it up and wrote it down, right? Well, that was fantastic. You did a great job with this. Now, let me ask you, Liz, you seem like a pretty nice gal. Have you ever been grumpy?
I don't blame it on my brothers.
Brothers? You have 4 brothers? Well, I get grumpy too, yeah. Well, you're a fantastic writer. So you keep up the great work and sit back and relax and enjoy as we bring to life your story. A story called The Grumpy Squirrel. This story takes place down by the pond. Down by a little pond, there lived the most grumpiest of squirrels.
Who are you guys? Out here by my pond? Nice. I don't like visitors. Didn't you see the sign, no trespassing? No? Right?
Well, living by that pond were a couple of kids.
Hold on. We're just having a little and decide if we care or not.
If you care or not, I don't care if you care or not. This is my pond. This is my territory. These are my trees. You kids have parks. You got places to play. I'm old. I am tired. I cannot abide by this anymore.
Well, we hear you. We're going to show you our best caring faces.
Oh, that's lame.
Well, that only made the grumpy squirrel grumpier.
Oh, tarnation. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I just,
Well,
I maybe
sitting
not.
all around that pond were a bunch of rocks.
Oh, you know what? What? Catch?
And the grumpy squirrel started throwing rocks at the kids.
That's right. How do you like them apples? And then I can carry them like that. Let's go inside. Oh, man, this is terrible. Oh.
And the kids had to run away.
Scared them whippersnappers good, didn't I? No trespassing. I get them every time. Yeah.
Well, also living near this pond was a witch. But this was a good witch who didn't like what the grumpy squirrel was doing.
Oh, look, it's pretty, the witch.
And the good witch said, "Squirrel, you're grumpy."
Well, yeah, I am the grumpiest squirrel probably in the world.
And the good witch said, "And I saw you throwing rocks at kids."
I saw you throw rocks at kids.
Actually, my paws are quite small, so we could classify them as stones or pebbles, but you're on the right track.
And the good witch said, "Squirrel, I'm going to teach you a lesson."
Squirrel, I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Oh, nobody teaches me anything.
And the good witch waved her arms
What's that?
and turned the squirrel into rock itself.
Aw, shoot.
And the good witch went off because she'd done her deed. Well, who should happen to come out to play just then but those two little kids?
Oh man, I hope that grumpy squirrel's not here to throw rocks at us. That was a super lame thing to do. Let's play ball some more. Sorry, I'm just scared. Well, doesn't look like there's any squirrels. Hey, does that rock look kind of not so much like a rock to you? I mean, I got a really weird feeling about this rock, like it might have been a squirrel one time or something. You know what? I think that's definitely the squirrel that was throwing rocks at us yesterday. Ha ha ha! How's it feel not being able to throw rocks at? Oh, we're gonna play ball right in front of your face! Ha ha!
And so for days on end, the kids went out to the pond and they played. And the squirrel, who was now a rock, had to watch them play and
Catch
frolic.
squirrel? Ha, you can't because you're a rock.
For days and days, that squirrel had to sit there like a rock, watching the kids play.
Oh man, this is so fun. You know what's awesome? Not being a rock.
And then the kids went off. It was time for dinner.
Oh, I'm hungry. We've been playing for days, literally days. We have not slept in days. We should go do that.
And who should come along to that pond once again but that good witch? And the good witch looked at the squirrel. She turned into a rock and she said, "I think you've learned your lesson." And she waved her magic arms. And the squirrel became a squirrel again.
Oh, tarnation. Now I know what sloths feel like. I got moss growing on me. Well, thank you, witch. You really taught me a lesson. When I was a rock, You melted this heart of stone, so I'm not so grumpy anymore. I think I'm going to make a few changes to my diet. Get a little bit more vitamin D. Probably fit in some exercise and some social interaction because you know what? Darn it, it's not fun being grumpy. Thanks for showing me the light. Let's go.
And so ends the story. The Grumpy Squirrel.